How Elton John saved Eminem's life. Imagine Eminem, the self-proclaimed rap god, at the absolute lowest point of his life. Picture him alone, washing down fistfuls of Valium and Vicodin with straight vodka, the walls of his celebrity world collapsing in on him. In a moment of pure, life-or-death desperation, who do you think he calls? It wasn't his manager. It wasn't his mother. It wasn't even his iconic mentor, Dr. Dre. No, he picks up the phone and dials a flamboyant British piano man, Sir Elton John. That single phone call across the Atlantic didn't just change the course of rap music, it arguably kept it alive. Stick around, and I'll share the exact, powerfully simple sentence Elton said that finally gave the world's most volatile rapper permission to ask for help. Before we get started, if you like this video, please subscribe for more stories like this. It really helps the channel grow. The unlikely spark. Let's rewind to the 2001 Grammys. Eminem was at the zenith of his fame, but also at the peak of controversy, about to perform his chilling masterpiece, Stand. The media had branded him a bigot and a homophobe for his confrontational lyrics. So who did the Grammys pair him with for the performance? Sir Elton John, a global icon and a tireless advocate for the LGBTQ+ community. Backstage, the tension was thick. Eminem admitted he was genuinely terrified that the gay community would despise him forever. Elton, in his characteristic fashion, just laughed it off, shattering the ice between them. They started talking, trading stories about their similarly troubled pasts, and discovered a shocking amount of common ground. The world's media dismissed it as a calculated PR stunt, but for the two men on stage, it was the quiet, unassuming start of a friendship that would one day save a life. Parallel falls. Flash forward 5 years, and the story darkens. Eminem had sold over 80 million records, but his personal life was in an absolute freefall. After his best friend and D12 groupmate Proof was tragically killed in 2006, Eminem's grief spiraled into a catastrophic addiction. He was reportedly taking up to 40, 60, even 80 Valium a day, mixed with Vicodin and Ambien. He became a ghost of himself. Meanwhile, Elton John was long sober, having gotten clean in 1990, but he remembered the crushing darkness of his own addiction all too well. In 2007, Eminem was found unresponsive on his bathroom floor after a methadone overdose. His organs were shutting down. He was revived, and once the fog began to clear, one of the first people he knew he had to talk to was Elton.
Taking things that people are giving you that you don't even know what the fuck they are. They look like a pill, and they're shaped like something that you take, so you take it. You know, Xanax, Valium, tomato. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. It's all in the same family. Fuck it, take it. Had I have got to the hospital about 2 hours later, I would have died.
A 3 a.m. call was placed from Detroit to London. Marshall's only words were a strained whisper. "I don't know how to stop." Elton, who had been there himself, replied without a moment's hesitation. "Then I'll show you, one day at a time." The Mentor Protocol. Elton didn't just offer words, he took action. He became Eminem's sponsor. For the next 18 months, that rock-solid mentorship became a lifeline. The global rock star became a personal recovery coach. Rule 1 was unwavering consistency. For the next year and a half, Elton called him nearly every single day, no matter where he was in the world, just to check in. He understood that for an addict, isolation is the enemy and connection is the cure. Seeing his larger-than-life mentor show up with such relentless, quiet dedication had a profound effect. That unwavering presence, that daily proof that someone cared, became the anchor Eminem desperately needed to stop himself from drifting away completely.
He's a celebrity and he's been through it. He gave me some pretty good advice.
He did?
I mean, yeah, I still talk to him a lot.
Wow. For a while, it was like he was calling me every other day to check on me from wherever he was at.
Breakthrough. Quote, during one of their many raw conversations, Eminem confessed his deepest fear, that his creativity, his very genius, was irreversibly tied to his addiction. He was terrified that getting clean would mean losing his music. That's when Elton dropped a truth bomb that completely rewired Marshall's brain. He offered a powerful new way to look at the disease. You're not addicted to pills, Elton explained. You're allergic to them. The moment you take one, your body has an allergic reaction and demands more and more and more. And the only antihistamine for that allergy is honesty. This simple but profound reframing shifted his struggle from a moral failing or a weakness of character to a manageable condition. It wasn't a battle of willpower. It was an allergy that required a specific treatment. Eminem allegedly taped that sentence to his studio console, a wrinkled, coffee-stained reminder of the truth that set him free. Sobriety in session. Eminem officially got clean on April 20th, 2008. It was a day he would celebrate every year after. He marked the occasion by sprinting up and down his driveway at 3 a.m., simply because he finally felt like he had legs again. Elton celebrated his friend's milestone by sending him a vintage Rolex, engraved with the words that had become their mantra. One day at a time, RD. The initials stood for his birth name, Reginald Dwight. Years later, their friendship came full circle when Elton flew to Michigan to personally present Eminem with his 10-year sobriety chip. In a private room with no cameras, no press, and no fanfare, Elton told the small group, "This man is my hero." It wasn't about celebrity anymore. It was about one friend, one survivor, clapping for a single, precious life saved. Paying it forward. The ripple effect of that one act of mentorship continues to spread. Inspired by the lifeline Elton extended to him, Eminem now quietly funds a 24-hour recovery hotline in his hometown of Detroit, offering the same hope he once received. Elton, for his part, continues his decades of charity work and quietly mentors other musicians struggling with the pressures of fame. As Eminem bluntly put it in an interview, reflecting on their bond, Elton's more hip-hop than most rappers. He survived the 70s. That's gangster. Elton, looking back on their improbable connection, once said, "If you told me in the 70s that a foul-mouthed rapper from Detroit would become one of my dearest friends, I'd have choked on my costume feathers." So how did Elton John save Eminem's life? It wasn't with a chart-topping hit song or a grand public gesture. It was with a late-night phone call, with relentless daily check-ins, and with the unwavering belief that a true friendship can outmuscle even the fiercest addiction. A gay British knight and a straight Detroit rapper rewrote a story that was headed for a tragic rock and roll ending. While the world was preparing to write Eminem's obituary, Elton John refused to let the ink dry. Because of that friendship, we still have one of the greatest lyricists alive today. Countless albums and Grammys later, still spitting fire instead of lying cold in a morgue. It's a powerful reminder that the greatest acts of heroism often happen one day, one call and one honest conversation at a time. If this story of unexpected friendship and survival resonated with you, hit that subscribe button for more weekly videos on the untold stories of music legends. If you have a friend out there who is battling their own demons, who feels lost in the dark, maybe the next Life Saved starts with something as simple as sharing this story. And if you are the one struggling right now, remember Elton's words. The only antihistamine is honesty. Please don't ever suffer in silence. Someone, somewhere, is waiting to listen.